I am not a professional. We're just trying to get a house built, y'all. All right, guys, today is hot as shit. And speaking of shit, we gotta get our septic and plumbing put in. Are they finished with the form and dirt? No. Are there still sticks at all in this? Yup. Are they here working right now? Or is there a plumbing crew? No. We're just gonna do this ourselves. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna come out like crap? Well, hopefully only crap will come out of here. So why in the world am I trying this myself instead of hiring it out? Well, let's be honest, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I have no time, I gotta do it myself. It's costing a lot more for the slab than we expected, and we gotta save money and time. We need this done. I know people are wondering too, if you're putting a round bin on here, why are you digging right here on the side? It'll make a lot of sense as time goes on. Alright, so before I start, I gotta look at these plans, make sure I'm spot on. Which way does this go? Now that I dug the main holes, I went ahead and put in all those fittings so I know where to dig. Oh yeah, and that one back there too. Alright, so I think I got that area done. Danielle should be out here any minute. She went to go get some stuff. My hands are just getting beat up, so I'm gonna wear these welding gloves because I can't find any other gloves to try to dig out this whole side. It took me hours to do that. I can only imagine what this is gonna take. All right, at this point, I know we haven't really told you what we're doing, and it may not make sense. How is this gonna work for plumbing? Putting a circle grain bin on a square, and this is where you're putting your plumbing. It'll make a lot of sense real soon, I promise. All right, so working out here, I don't know if you guys can tell too much, but what?
A sprinkler.
It's starting to rain a little bit. It went from 97 degrees to we're in the 80s and raining.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get this done. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're supposed to get more dirt, more rock in tomorrow. So I don't know if we'll be able to finish this or not today. We're gonna try our best.
Yeah, it's supposed to storm.
Yeah,
So.
it said marginal risk of severe storms. It's gonna rain.
Marginal and severe.
Marginal risk of severe.
Okay.
A little bit of a chance of severe.
Okay.
But it's supposed to rain pretty decent. It may be on the camera lens you can see, but this has been a nightmare. It's so hard to dig this. It's super hot. I told Danielle, I said, if it just stays like this right here, I'm cool with it. But if it rains real bad and it fills those ditches, we are screwed. So we're gonna keep working and see what happens. All right, well, I started digging, and 2 seconds later, it started raining a lot harder. Oh my God, it's always something, which means this is gonna push back, getting concrete and get it all done. It's supposed to come down pretty crazy here in a second. All right, guys, next day, guess what? It rained. Not a lot, but enough to make it a little difficult, and it's still raining in the moment. We're supposed to get dirt and rock delivered. The concrete people are supposed to be here today, but it's raining, so I don't think any of that's gonna get done. So hopefully it'll clear up enough for us to finish the plumbing. It's always something. All right, so the rain hasn't stopped. It's still coming down a little bit, but it actually helped a little bit. It packed everything in good. Dirt's not falling in. We dug out everything, and we're at 22 inches underneath the form boards, which technically our slab is 4 inches, and that's 5.5, so we're even further than that. And around here, you want at least, they said 12 to 20 inches under grade, so we're doing very well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dry fit everything and get it where it needs to be, so whenever it quits raining, we can glue it all together. All right, before we start, I just want to say I am not a professional. I have looked up videos on YouTube, I've Googled, I tried to do the best I could at educating myself. I think I figured it out. Follow what I do if you want. Don't follow what I do if you want. Comment that I did it wrong, comment that I did it right. The thing is, we're doing this ourselves, we have limited time, we're trying to get it done, and I truly think I personally have figured it out. Whether it's right or wrong, I think it's gonna work for us. So starting right here at our toilet, we're gonna have to have a pipe come up and then go that way. So we're gonna start here. All right, so I got my phone on me. We're waiting for dirt and rock to be delivered and talking to the concrete crew. So it may ring during this, I don't know. But this part is gonna go here to our shower. So I need to know roughly from that point to here. We're gonna add a little extra. We'll do 20, it's gotta go to this side. Let's do, keep it a little extra for now. I think 22. We'll go ahead and make it a little more. We're gonna do 2 foot. We can always buy more pipe if we need more pipe. Measure once, cut twice. Measure twice, cut once. Either way, we'll figure it out. So we're using a 3-inch pipe. We got some markers here. Try to clean that off the best. Probably won't mark very well. We're gonna come in at 2 foot. And as you can tell, we have a normal wood saw. Just cut slow and it'll be fine. Nice clean cut. So again, it is nice and wet. We're just dry fitting to make sure everything fits. We'll have to go back later, clean it all out, do all that. So calm down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this in there. Not too tight, you can't get it out. And then we have our curve up here. So if it's like that, you want the curve roughly in there. That's looking decent. Also, the thing to remember, it is going to have to be pushed in more, a little bit more, because if you push it all the way in, it's going to be hard to get out. So take that into consideration whenever you put this in there. So it is going to need a little more room this way. This pipe will actually push in here, so it'll fit nice and tight. So now we're going to figure out from here to the shower. All right, so from here to the shower, we're also going to cut this way. So we're going to go ahead and get the overall, what we need, roughly about 4 foot. And so to get it to curve this way, we got our piece that'll fit like that. So we're just going to put it on the ground, and then we're going to measure here, which from that point to here is 20 inches. So now, what we're gonna do is, because we want this to be a little bit closer, we're gonna take this side off. We don't need that in the moment. So we're gonna leave that up here. We're gonna go ahead and push this in a little bit. Hook this 2 foot on. Not all the way, you wanna be able to take it off. We're just trying to make sure this all turns the right way. On in there. And that can turn this way. Set that aside. So for me, it's pretty obvious. We can go from there over there easy. We already know that. So we're gonna go ahead and work our way this way to make sure we get that pipe the length that we need. And again, do what you want. Say what you want. I'm just doing this myself. Follow along if it works. If it doesn't, entertainment. So now we'll need from there, and we're going to go ahead and turn it this direction. So to get it straight there to this way, we're gonna need about 26 inches. And a lot of this we could always cut shorter, you just can't add to it. Technically you can, you don't want to. So we're just trying to make sure all the angles are fine, and then we'll dig it out if we need to more. I think we're doing all right as of right now. And you won't be able to tell, up here is higher than it is down there. So it's already starting to slope, which I have a level. I'll show you guys in a little bit. So originally I had a 90, and it's gonna go here, which is gonna be wrong. I bought extra just in case, and we have this, I think is a 20 degree, which that can be wrong this way. But I have this, which I think is a 45 or 40 something, can't remember. I hook that on, and now it's gonna go straight. Always buy extras. All right, so now we can go straight, which I believe, unless I messed up, I think that pipe should fit over that. I think it won't. Dang it, Bobby. All right, due to the fact that this side doesn't have a way for PVC to attach to it, I got a coupling, which will hook in, which is perfect. And then now we'll measure from there to down here. And then down here, we're gonna have a 90 come straight up to our sink. So, from there till here, we're gonna do 48. All right, so Danielle's out here. I don't know if she'll show her face. We'll do 48. Alright, so we're gonna dry fit this right in there. Dry fit this, and then it'll come up, around, over. Alright, so this is what we have left of our pipe. Try to get some of this dirt out. This is why we're not gluing any of this in right now. This is gonna be a little long, but it'll work. That'll go in there. So we'll have to cut it a little bit, but that'll fit once we get it all done up. So our main thing is, what about that pipe? Alright guys, so we had that trench all the way over here, and we need to connect it into this to go out that way to our septic. So the thing is, I know what some of you guys are saying, what about airflow? You need your vents, you need all that. Stick around, don't worry, we got this. Alright, so in order to connect this over there, I got this little Y that'll fit right in there, and then we'll cut a pipe over, and then we have this part that'll kick it back that way. So we need to figure out where on that pipe we want it, so we know where to cut and how much to cut off. So we want it to go that way, so we're just going to go ahead and slice it right in here and take a hair off. So if we're going to go like that, because you want it, when that pipe comes this way, you want it to bend going down. So we're going to do it here, so we need to take off about right there. And if that's the case, we'll cut it about right there. Alright, you can tell in the lines I left a little bit extra for some wiggle room. So we're going to put that one back in, because it can't go in all the way. We got to make sure we do this the right direction, so it's going to come this way and flow down. If you do it this way, it's going to want to come up and get stuck. So everything's sloping that way, make sure it goes that way. And then this pipe will go here. We're just gonna push that back a little bit because it's not in all the way. So put that in, and then that'll connect into that, which now we know we need to dig from here that way. So we're gonna try our best, line up where we need this dug, and it'll go that way to connect in. Use a board, you don't have to, I prefer it. And then just, and I'll tell you right where to go. Alright guys, it's starting to rain a little bit harder. Hopefully we can finish this today. If not, name of the game, I'm gonna dig this out even if it's pouring rain. I don't know how long my camera can stay out here. Danielle already bailed.
What?
Just catch you right there. Oh, come on. We're just trying to get a house built, y'all. Alright guys, so I just got a phone call from the dirt and rock people. They said there ain't no way they're gonna be able to do it till a couple more days. It's too slick where they're getting the dirt and then to come in here. It's been a nightmare, but I went ahead and finished digging this out. As you guys could tell, it went through there. It's gonna connect here and run over that way. It's not 100% done. It's too muddy, it's too slick, but now we have it done up there, here, around there. So we have a sink, a toilet, and then a shower, and then our septic. Guys, it's getting slick out here. And then the septic will end up coming out this way and over that way, because everything goes that way and that way, drainage. So we'll be good there. But guys, we tried rain or shine, try to get this done. Sometimes it's just not in the card. So unfortunately, I think it's gonna have to wait till next time. But maybe you guys are getting an idea of what's going on around here.